Good morning. How are my dear friends? How are all of you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a wonderful day because, you hear that? I went and got an iced white chocolate mocha. I actually bought 2 sets of these cups. That way I never have excuses. They're the ones that turn different colors in the sun. Mesmerize me. Do y'all remember the straws that we used to get in Fruit Loops? And then just search cup sleeve. This is all that is on Amazon. I got this a while ago. That's all you gotta do. Also want to take this time to thank all of you for your support. I talk about this and I talk about it a lot. Of course, y'all know that I do ads, but mine always say ad. I just saw another creator post, and whenever you see a post that's dedicated to that one brand, you can automatically know that it's an ad. But I went searching and I had to dig to find the actual brand partner hashtag. I want y'all to know I never do that. It will say ad. The first word will be ad. If it's an ad, it's ad. No sneakiness. Just, it makes me sad because I feel we're so connected. And then from that, y'all might think that one day I would do you that way. And I'm not putting any of the other content creators down. I just want y'all to know that this is an honest place. If I don't like something, you're not even gonna see it. Never. Honesty first. I just wanted to say that because I just saw that and I had to dig for it, and it makes me sad because I never want to lose what we have. Now let's do some makeup. Y'all, I did not cut my hair. It's all in a clippy. It's just half of my hair. Do y'all really think I would just hop on here and be like, hey, without coming on here and telling y'all that I cut my hair? I love y'all, but y'all need to trust me more. I love how y'all trust my ads, but you don't trust me with my own hair. I'm gonna get to the tutorial. But if I did cut my hair, this was terrible. Who did this? So we're gonna start with a white eyeshadow base, which means we're gonna get wild. We're gonna get spicy. We're gonna get feral. Let's do it. I'm actually gonna use this one from Glamlite because we're gonna continue to use the Mikayla palette today. And the reason why is because there's a lot you can do with that palette, and I just don't want to be done with it yet. I'm truly inspired by it. And I'm sure that most of you that watch my daily tutorials know what eyeshadow color we're doing by the clips that I'm wearing. While I'm blending this in, I want to mention that you do not want to miss my last post. If you missed it, it's a pretty big deal. Okay, it's pink powders. Don't miss it. Okay, Paht 2. Actually, this would be part 3 of Paht 2. We're gonna grab this shade right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead, hang on here, and we're just gonna press this all the way across. This is our transition. And thank you for letting me have a very spicy week. My inner artist really needed this. Okay, so this is still that same color. I'm just using the side of my brush, just kind of transitioning. I'm gonna have to go find a white eyeshadow. But for right now, let's just make sure that we're nice and set through here. Now we're gonna grab a white eyeshadow, any white eyeshadow, and we're gonna grab this on the side of the brush. You can see it right there. And we'll start to press that on the highest point of the brow bone. And then we'll bring it over this way, over this way. Notice how that just smoothed everything? I mean, honestly, I know I say this a lot, but I wish somebody would have kept reminding me it's okay to look absolutely feral at first. This would have thrown me off so much 10 years ago that I wouldn't have that I would not have been able to finish it. But just stick with it. You're gonna see this transform. Next up, this shade. So whenever I do these types of looks, I'm actually gonna flip that towards the ceiling. I want a little bit more precision through here. Whenever I do these types of looks, I'll kind of go from lightest to darkest. And I have an idea for this one. So I want to keep most of the color from here back. I promise I'll go back to doing more wearable looks, but I haven't been as creative lately in this past couple months, and I need to be creative. Now I'm actually going to take some on the tip of the brush, and we'll just push it through here as well. Don't worry about it connecting it to the lash line because we are going to do liner, but let's kind of get this going. You'll see why in a little while. I have an idea. Okay, so now we're grabbing this shade. Please trust the process. And we're just gonna bring it through here, and then I'm gonna stamp it out here. Okay, this is important. Wipe your brush off. These brushes are very special because all you have to do is just wipe them on a regular towel, and then I don't have a ton of product. Look at that. Do you see that? Crazy, right? I know. I don't like switching between a million brushes when I do my eye makeup because I do very intricate looks and I don't have time. And that's what I wanted in the fibers. So now we're gonna take the side of the brush and just kind of keep tapping back and forth and just making sure everything's nice and melted. This does take me a second, but this isn't a quick 5-minute look. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel like I need to apologize. Okay, we're still trusting the process. Meh. I want to grab this shade, and I did switch to a smaller brush. We're going to grab an E27 now. And I'm just going to shade. I'm going to tilt my head back and just really shade through here. What you just saw me do, I just adjusted my brush because I was holding it too far up, and believe it or not, I don't have quite as much control when I do it that way. But if I hold it back here, I have more control on how much pressure I apply. And I'm tapping to blend still. I'm still blending, but I wanted y'all to know that I have a mini heart attack every time I move this palette because it sounds like something is falling. While I'm still thinking about it, oh, look at that blend, it's getting real good. Anyways, the Shani Darden Retinol, I've switched back to that, and I've noticed that I've been getting even more comments about my skin. That retinol, every time I switch back, compliments, compliments, compliments. It is my favorite retinol. I've tried a lot of retinols. I always go back to the Shani Darden one. Let's carve out half of our lid using the same eyeshadow base. That is way too much. Let's take some over here too. Now it's the perfect amount, but I'm gonna come back to this side. And I'm gonna carve it up pretty high. But notice that I took it out of my natural lid space because I want you to be able to see it. And if you're kind of new to this, kind of tap it where you want it and then pull it. Yeah. By the way, we're gonna stop it about right there. And don't you worry, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make that not look feral. So remember the C31 that we used at first? Just take that and lightly tap it. That's good enough for right now. You're just kind of softening that because there's going to be black liner and everything that goes over here. You'll see. Okay, that's my excited hiss. Now we're going to grab this shade again, and I'm just going to go ahead and place it here. We're getting somewhere. I don't know why I'm hunched down here in the bushes. Then we're going to grab this shade. See, it's a nice purpley shimmer, and then I'm going to tap it over this way and a little bit over here. Really press it into the base. Now we're gonna grab, see, those beads, they freak me out. I love it, but I get scared, everything's falling. So now we're gonna press this in the center. Okay, we're getting spicy. Now we're gonna grab this shade right here. And then this one is going to go towards the front. Okay, so I'm recreating kind of the shape of a look I did years ago. And I remember I used Inglot Gel liner, number 77. And it was kind of a shorter situation wing. I'm using an E26. added mascara. These little jean hairs are everywhere. We're gonna pop this on. This is House of Lashes Noir Fairy Light, or should I say Noir? My French is not very good, but these lashes are. All right, I'm gonna hop off now, only because I've been getting a request for kind of my current foundation faves. So I thought I'd go film that for y'all. But it'll be posted and everything will be listed, so you're still gonna see it. All right, be right back. Really quickly before I go, I've been wanting to use this color again. This one is from MAC. I'm gonna have the shade listed, but you can see that it's the lightest shade of purple. It's so pretty. I'm back. I filmed the base routine. It's a good one. I'm excited to share it. I feel like Gucci bronzer today. Sometimes you just wake up and you choose Gucci bronzer. We're gonna apply this with our C40. So when I say kind of base routine, I mean foundation, concealer. I did primer. What else did I do? Oh, and powder. But I feel like blush and bronzer are kind of still in the realm of color. So I didn't think I wanted to film them with that. Plus I'm trying to keep the video a little bit short. This bronzer is so pretty. Look how it just matches this. I love it. Mikayla did something for me yesterday. It did. And I'm going to apply that with my C41. I'm going to keep it pretty high. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take about that much, quite a bit, and I'm just going to stamp it kind of into the eyeshadow and connect it just a little bit. You know why? Because it's Wednesday. Look at how pretty that looks. And you'll see that I didn't put the blush over here, but it's very similar in transition. And then it's just so melty. I love it. Let's go ahead and finish up the eye, E27, and this shade. Press that underneath here, stopping at about right there. Now we're just gonna grab this shade just a little bit and soften it there. You can hear Mama talking to Jean. She's obsessed with Jean, by the way. They're snuggling right now. Okay, why not, right? I highly recommend this liner exactly for this, and let me show you. Come on in. Notice how it's not bleeding? Telling you I've used every liner. This one I can just be so precise with. And if you want to turn to the side, that helps too. Y'all can breathe, I promise. If I do mess up, I know how to fix it. Okay, we're going peachy nude, because these eyes, they're the center, they're the main attraction here. This color is so pretty. This is from Buxom. I love these, by the way. So I'm just gonna kind of apply it like I would a lipstick. MAC Laurel Lip Liner. I'm leaving it. This lip is so soft and so pretty. I don't even want to add gloss. It's so pretty. I love y'all so much. I have so much fun with y'all every single day. I would not rather be doing anything else than what I do every day. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go film some more videos and edit my foundation routine. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the comments tonight. But let's try it just for fun. So this is gonna be the blue one. Before? All right, let's go. Oh my God, this is so much fun. Okay, let's turn the filter off. Filter is off. Look at that. It's a filter on its own. With, without. Makeup is fun, y'all. One of the most blinding highlighter palettes I've ever used.